this be one of the best moments of your life. You're listening to the Business Mirror podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopase.
Good day. Welcome to Tuesdays at BM with Laika, where Business Mirror columnist Laika Balita shares with us her thoughts on life. For the text version online, please go to the Business Mirror website and search for Laika Balita. For the print edition, please read Laika's column onwards every Tuesday in the Business Mirror newspaper. Let's get on with the story.
So we're all familiar with the words kaka-computer mo yan, or kaka-cellphone mo yan, or kaka-laptop mo yan. Sometimes we hear it, and other times we're the ones saying it. And of course, we mean well. We just want what's best for whomever we're saying it to. But mostly, we're implying that these gadgets are bad and we should discourage their use. But today, they're not exactly words of wisdom anymore. I used to play this computer game. It's called League of Legends, or LOL. So I made some friends there, and one of them was this guy named John Yamashita. He's currently 21 years old, and I knew that he was one of the top LOL players in the Philippines, and he played a lot of tournaments. So out of curiosity, I once asked him if he made any money from playing the game. And I was really surprised with his answers. The most he earned in one game was 500,000 pesos. That's 500,000 for playing a 30-minute game. 500,000 for half an hour on a computer game. And without huge tournaments like that, he would earn around, 65,000 pesos monthly. Kaka-computer niya yan indeed. You might be asking, how are his studies though? Actually, he's doing well academically. He studied in a science high school, and he's currently studying in a Maroon University in Diliman. So maybe computer games are not as evil as we think. Did you know that a 9-year-old boy was the highest paid YouTuber in 2020 according to Forbes? How high is highest paid? That's 29.5 million US dollars, or around 1.4 billion pesos in a year for a 9-year-old. His name is Ryan Kaji, and he began his YouTube career by just reviewing kids' toys when he was 3 years old. So here's another one. An anonymous 21-year-old is one of the biggest names in gaming right now. This guy goes by the name of Dream, and he has never revealed his real name or his face, but he is rumored to have earned at least $3 million or over 100 million pesos in 2020. And all he does is he records videos of himself playing this computer game called Minecraft, and he uploads them online. So online careers don't actually have to come at the expense of privacy. Here's another one. The top earning Dota 2 player, he goes by the name of NoTail. He has earned around 7 million US dollars or over 341 million pesos from tournaments, just playing Dota 2. Did you know that prize pools for games like Mobile Legends and CSGO, Counter-Strike, they go from hundreds of thousands to millions of US dollars? And these earnings are not limited to foreigners. The online scene in the Philippines is just as successful. YouTube has made multimillionaires out of young Filipino creators and influencers. So we know Mimia, Kong TV, and this Mobile Legends streamer, his name is Chooks TV. So these are not isolated cases. Even my family driver, June Baralias, he has a monetized YouTube channel. John Yamashita, who I mentioned earlier, he's just a 21-year-old college student. But he earns so much, and he's so successful, and he just plays a computer game. We all hear these entrepreneurial gurus talk about how technology is the future, and it's so easy to agree with this in theory. We say, yeah, that's true. Have you heard about, AI, Bitcoin, Elon Musk, and drones? And everything is automated now. But then we go home and then we scold our youth because they're using technology. We blame their misfortunes and their headaches on their computer, and we say, kaka-computer mo kasi yan. Technology has opened up so many new career paths, and they align with every kind of passion you can think of. YouTube and TikTok can turn any passion into a career, from beauty, makeup, gaming, gardening, fashion, entrepreneurship, or even math tutorials, just to name a few. Facebook videos and live streams can be monetized. Young gamers can earn by live streaming on Twitch, writers can earn from Dream, Wattpad, Medium, and then visual artists, they thrive on every social media platform. So it's true that technology really is the future. Of course, this is not to say that traditional paths should be cast aside. Traditional careers like law, nursing, medicine, engineering, and education, just to name a few, they're absolutely essential to society. I mean, they've been around for centuries and they're not going away anytime soon. I mean, for myself, I'm a law student, I'm taking law. But it's important to realize that there are new paths available today in this digital age, and we should consider these new paths when we guide the youth today. So some of us just have skills and talents meant for the online world. So we say technology is the future. When we accept that the statement means that there are new career paths because of technology, we place our own youth a step closer to the present and to the future. Because careers change with the times. For example, monks, they used to copy manuscripts by hand. Then we had woodblock printing, the letterpress, the digital press, and onwards. Until today, publishing is done mostly online, through ebooks and websites. We even have podcasts now. This podcast is published online on a platform designed by app designers whose careers did not even exist back then when monks were copying things by hand. The internet made app design a thing. And the same goes with other industries, So sports, it now includes esports. Teaching is done in online universities, and it can be done online now, to name a few. So with all these things considered, it's not crazy or scandalous to predict that the next, Pinoy pride will come from esports. The next celebrities will be from, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. The next big authors and artists, they're going to be published online. Okay, wouldn't it be great if these success stories were our own youth, our own family, our own kids? Of course, technology, like everything, should not be abused. Too much is never good, especially when we consider the dangers of blue light, or sitting down too long, or losing family time. But consider this, there are cheap anti-blue light glasses, there are posture-improving sitting devices, like a Backjoy, and you can play online games as a family. So maybe instead of scolding our youth when they use their phones, their gadgets, we could actually guide them and assist them so their use of these technologies is healthy and productive. I mean, do they really need to get straight A's or unos or lines of 9 in school if they're just overflowing with talent in gaming, programming, writing, or voice acting? As the saying goes, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. So, kaka-computer mo yan does not have to be said, with disappointment or anger. It can be said with pride, a grin, and a pat on the back.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.